Hey, this is Josh from Morbius Productions, and today I am doing a video that was requested by someone who I believe is called I'm Part Jesus. So if you're out there, this is for you. He requested a sort of tutorial video on how to do the Joker's voice, Heath Ledger's Joker, from The Dark Knight. I don't particularly have too much of a method towards it. My best advice is to watch The Dark Knight religiously and just pick up his mannerisms, pick up his tone and voice, the way he pronounced certain words, that sort of thing. The more you watch it, the more familiar you'll get with the common traits associated with his voice. But I'll try my best right now to sort of instruct you on how to do that. So I suppose the best way I can describe it to newcomers to doing the Joker voice properly is first of all, if you are English like me, you will need to put on an American accent, obviously. This is not an American accent tutorial, so if you are from the UK like myself and you want to know how to speak American, again, same advice as the Joker advice, which is watch lots of American things and eventually you'll get the gist of what they sound like and pretty much pick it up from there. Or watch a video on YouTube, similar to what I'm doing right now. Anyway, for the Joker, Heath Ledger's interpretation, he has a very particular voice in terms of how he pronounces certain things. With some Americans, they tend to like a lot of emphasis on the R's, so you get that sort of thing going on. So remember to put emphasis on your R's when you're speaking. Do that sort of thing. To get the sort of tone in his voice, I feel a good starting point is to try and impersonate Solid Snake from Metal Gear. So you sort of go down like this and speak really low, and you have this emphasis on your American accent, but you still have this growl. That growl is really, really important, and you'll need it when doing the Joker's voice. Now the key is this. You use your voice, and instead of it being low, you sort of go up a little higher in your tone, but still keep the growl from Solid Snake's voice, but it goes up. If you get me, if that is a thing that you can understand, then that is the best advice I have. For little details on the Joker's voice, my best advice is to pause a lot in your dialogue and slur your words. And if you do that, then you've got a good Joker. Now, of course, this isn't the best advice, and if it isn't, I'm sorry. I really, really am. But if it is, and it helps you, then that's good. And I hope it did. But yeah, to recap. My best advice, watch The Dark Knight religiously. Personally, I haven't watched it in about a year. I haven't watched it in a long time. I'd recommend watching it again and again, just to get a good idea of his voice. But if you like need a quick fix and can't be bothered watching an hour and a half of a really, really good film, actually no, it's 2.5 hours. Yeah, my best advice is to do an impression of Solid Snake, which is a low, sort of growly, sort of sound in your voice, and while still keeping that growl, change the pitch in your voice from low to sort of higher, and it kind of goes nasally, just a little bit nasally. I'm naturally very nasally, so it's kind of a lot simpler for me. So it just kind of comes naturally. Yeah, that is pretty much all you need. So yeah, you do this sort of voice first, and keep it low and growly and sort of like that. Keep emphasis on your R's, and at the end of each sentence, put a lot of emphasis on it. But then you go up in your pitch, and you get this, a sort of similar feel, and it's good. Yeah, a lot of pauses, a lot of licking of your lips, just to get that sort of feel. And he has somewhat of a bit of a lisp too, so if you can get that, then you're on to a winner. But yeah, I haven't watched The Dark Knight in a long time, so I don't think this is the best I've ever done him. But for the purposes of the video, I hope that this was helpful. I hope this video was helpful. If not, I'll do another one and see what I can do. But yeah, if it is, let me know in the comments or send me a personal message. Like, subscribe, do all that good stuff. Thank you for watching, and I will see you around. I'm not sure what I'm doing next. It just kind of happens, and yeah, I do still make videos. It's just, I can't, it's difficult to do these days, because you need an idea. Well, I do have ideas. What am I saying? Of course I have ideas. It's just doing them, basically. So yeah, that's pretty much it. Thanks for watching, and I will see you next time.